नमस्कार, न्यूज ओशन में मैं नंदिता गोस्वामी आपका हार्दिक स्वागत करती हूँ। आज न्यूज ओशन में मैं देश की कौन सी जरूरी खबर आपके लिए लाई हूँ, देखिए जरा।
लगता है कि इस बार चुनाव थोड़ा सा वन साइडेड है।
Congress MP Gaurav Gogoi, son of late Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi, the state's longest-serving Chief Minister, cast his vote along with his mother. Gaurav Gogoi is contesting from Jorhat.
एक विरासत भी है, एक्सपेक्टेशंस का भी बोझ है। किस तरीके से आपको लगता है कि आज क्या होने वाला है?
नहीं, लोगों से जो आशीर्वाद मिला है और लोगों के बीच में जो उत्साह देखा है, जो उमंग हमने देखा है, तो मुझे लगता है कि असम के लोग असम की भविष्य की जो कमान है अपने हाथों में ले रही है और वापस असम में खुशहाली की असम और एकजुटता की असम और एक नए असम की कल्पना में लोग आए हैं। काफ़ी भीड़ हमने देखा है विभिन्न समयों में और मुझे पूरी आशा है कि आने वाले 4 तारीख को हमको एक सशक्त, सबल, सरल और एक सभ्य असम हमको दिखाई देगा।
Ma'am, umpteen number of elections and you've come and cast your vote. We were talking about the voter turnout. Will you appeal to the voters? And it's a big day for your son today. From father to son, the legacy is passed on.
Yeah, he's carrying his legacy. I think he will take it more forward. And I hope so the people will, Assam and people of Jorhat especially, I'll thankful to them what they have done for him in the Lok Sabha elections. I think the same results will come this time also.
Congress ally Rajor Dal Chief Akhil Gogoi is rooting for Gogoi as the next Chief Minister.
गवर्नमेंट चेंज करने के लिए लोग पूरा प्रस्तुत हो गया है। इस बार बीजेपी का गवर्नमेंट चला जाएगा और अपोजिशन का गवर्नमेंट आ जाएगा। गौरव गोगोई चीफ मिनिस्टर बनेगा।
Will Himanta-led BJP secure a third consecutive victory, or will Gogoi bring Congress back to power in its old bastion? The fate of the candidates is sealed in the EVMs and the result will be out on May 4th. With Ashmita Saha Sinha and Priyanka Saharia, Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, let's cut across to our reporters now. Maushmi Singh is in Jorhat, Piyush Mishra in Guwahati. Let's get a word from both of them. Maushmi, if you look at the numbers as of this point, until 3 o'clock it was about 76%. It's only going to go up. Generally in an election on voting day, if the voting percentage is high, we say it's anti-incumbency. People came out to vote somebody out of power. But this time around, because of SIR and so many exclusions, one doesn't know how to sort of take these percentages in mind, right? What are you hearing on ground? What exactly was this post-SIR exercise really all about?
Sonal, good evening to all our viewers from Assam and Jorhat. And you know, we've been having dozens of Assam tea and really been upbeat because you know, we were talking about the polling percentage and the star power behind the polling percentage are these workers, these Anganwadi workers dressed in the beautiful traditional Mekhala Chadar, in the sense that you can see that they're all Anganwadi workers who are leaving the polling booth, and I caught up with them. They've been up and about since morning. And we've seen as the voters of Assam, Jorhat has clocked almost 73% overall percentage, as you just rightly pointed out. It's been like a flow of voters throughout the day. Rarely have I seen that even in the afternoons you won't see a dip in the voters. So that's a very, very important message. आप लोग पूरे दिन से काम कर रहे हैं. We'll tell the story about the heroes behind the entire mammoth exercise, the dance of democracy. कितना मेहनत लगा पूरे दिन?
पूरा दिन, हाँ, सुबह 7 बजे से आए हैं। अभी मतलब गेट बंद हो गया 5 बजे, तो इसीलिए हम लोग बाहर निकले। हाँ, छुट्टी हो गया।
बहुत सुंदर जो ट्रेडिशनल अटायर।
थैंक यू। मेखला चादर और बिहू भी आ रहा है, इसलिए हम लोग ने सोचा बिहू का ही हम लोग एक तैयारी कर लिया।
थैंक यू आपको पूरी देश की तरफ से और असम की जनता की तरफ से. Truly, Sonal, this is the true spirit of democracy, where everybody is playing their part. And importantly, as you said, more than Assam, I think the SIR exercise has a bearing in West Bengal, and that's why we've seen a very bitter battle in West Bengal, where allegations and counter allegations have been flowing in thick and fast. As you said, even in Jorhat, there's been only a nominal about 25,000 decrease in voters as far as the entire exercise in the Jorhat assembly is concerned. And Jorhat being one of the VVIP seats, Gaurav Gogoi is contesting out against a very veteran contestor, Hitendra Nath Goswami, who is a very strong contender. He's been contesting elections and been 4-5 times MLA. He's been been a speaker. He's been in the thick of things, and he knows the politics of Jorhat very well. So we'll have to wait and see whether the parliamentarian can actually become a MLA from here, Gaurav Gogoi, scripting a new chapter in his political career.
And Mashmi, if I dare say, the Sam T is clearly working on you as well. It's not just the women behind you or in the beautiful sari. I see how beautifully you are matched with them as well in what you chose to wear.
Absolutely.
So jealous of where you are and what you're doing. But probably we'll catch up over a cup of tea once you're back and bring some for us, okay? Bring some of that lovely Assam tea so we can sit back and do some
I get some Assam tea for all of you, and they're in the studio.
Lovely. We've got it on record now. Mashmi, better bring it
I
back.
get some Assam tea for you.
Yes, great. Let me cut across to Piyush Mishra. Piyush, I don't know if you managed to get some Assam tea or no, and I don't know how the temperatures are over there, but this has to be one state where I dare say that it's been so little about local issues and so much about the personal life of the politicians. This entire campaign, we've seen personal hotshots being taken at them, wives' passports being dug up, threats of coming in of inquiries, CBI, ED, all of that being picked up as well. So little talk of what Assam people really need. Is that the sense that you picked up when voters walked up to the booths today, and they have in huge numbers? What are they thinking? What issues were dominating their mind?
Well, Suran, let me answer your first question. I've traveled to Assam from length and breadth during the course of campaigning and covered the campaign of various political parties. And yes, I was lucky to manage to get 3 good packets of Assam tea. And I can also tell to Mosmi after this chat about from where she can buy the special Assam tea. And if you talk about the issues, there are multiple issues. There are multiple issues now. Yes, there are multiple issues on which people are voting. One certainly is about the illegal infiltration. Another is about the money which has been directly submitted in the accounts of women. And third is about the development. One thing is clear, that people are happy about the development, but at the same point, they are not happy with the kind of promise which was made by the BJP as far as throwing out infiltrators is concerned. Yes, a lot of politics has taken place on this, where Assam Chief Minister has gone to various parts of the state and has said that after we form the government, we will ensure that these illegal infiltrators are politically weakened. But the point here is that the BJP had its government in the last 10 years, but they could not throw even one Bangladeshi, and that's what the opposition also raises, that why you did not take action, why are you making promises now? But at the same time, people are really happy about the fact that yes, development has happened. They are happy that the promises those who are made to women, those promises have been fulfilled. But on the other side, Congress has been lashing out at BJP, saying that no such promises have been fulfilled. Now we'll have to wait and watch how people have given out their verdict, because yes, EVMs are sealed. All these EVMs now will be counted on May 4, and then only the final verdict will be out. But as far as BJP and NDA is concerned, BJP is very much hopeful. They are now riding on pro-incumbency. They are saying that this time they will get more than 75 in their kitty, and NDA will get more than 90, which means they are very much hopeful that 90 to 95 will be there for NDA. Now it remains to be seen, will this calculation be actually turned out as per according to what these leaders are predicting?
All right, Piyush and Maushami, thank you so much. Remember your promises for the tea. We shall catch you on the other side. The fate for Assam has been logged and we shall know all the result, enjoying some tea with it on the 4th of May. All right, enough about tea from Assam. What about the coffee from Kerala? Well, that's where we are going next. If Assam had 65, Kerala is not very far behind. Until about 3 p.m. today, the voter turnout there recorded was 62.71%, a strong showing in the high-stakes electoral battle. With the ruling left front pushing for another term, the Congress-led UDF eyeing a comeback, and the BJP looking to expand its footprint. The contest is pretty much wide open. A mix of pro and anti-incumbency sentiments at play, possible impact of the SIR exercise as well on voter mobilization, and heavyweight campaigns by LDF, UDF and BJP sort of boosting turnout over there. Also, in the state of Kerala, first-time voters adding fresh energy to the electoral process, and a highly educated, politically aware electorate is stepping out in large numbers. Momentum is strong through the day, was seen at least, and now all eyes again on May 4th, where the results will be out.
Kerala voted on Thursday with lakhs lining up early at polling booths. The state is witnessing a three-cornered fight between LDF, UDF and NDA. The ruling LDF, led by CM Pinarayi Vijayan, is banking on its governance record and welfare schemes to secure a rare third consecutive mandate.
കാരണം നമ്മൾ ഒരു വികസിത കേരളത്തിലേക്ക് നല്ല ചുവട് വെച്ച് നിർത്തി ഒരുപാട് നേട്ടങ്ങൾ എല്ലാ മേഖലകളിലും കൈവരിക്കാൻ നമുക്ക് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്.
LDF definitely will get the third chance because all the developmental projects the government has carried out during this time. If you look around, you can see what dramatic and what a fantastic changes has happened in the town.
The Congress-led UDF is hoping to capitalize on anti-incumbency and local issues, projecting a strong comeback in key districts.
Now I have a feeling that there is a huge trend in favor of UDF in Kerala, and there is a large level anti-incumbency against the government.
The BJP-led NDA is aiming to improve its vote share and convert pockets of support into seats in a state where it has historically struggled.
We have placed forth in front of the people a very, very positive agenda of Viksit Kerala. എല്ലാവരുടെ ഒപ്പം എല്ലാവർക്കും വേണ്ടി സബ്കാ സാത്ത് സബ്കാ വികാസ്, a vision of a strong, vibrant, debt-free Viksit Kerala.
This election is going to be a milestone in the political history of Kerala. This will be termed as a first step towards creating a Kerala which is a developed Kerala.
It's a high-stakes triangular contest in Nemam as BJP's Rajiv Chandrasekhar faces off with CPM and State Minister V. Shivangutti and Congress's K.S. Shabrinathan. CM Vijayan is seeking a historic third consecutive term on his home turf. In Peravoor, it's high-stakes battle between LDF candidate and former Health Minister K.K. Shailaja and incumbent Congress MLA and State Party Chief Sunny Joseph. In Karakuttam, it's a triangular battle between Kadakambally Surendran of LDF, BJP's V. Muralidharan and Congress's Sharat Chandra Prasad. Many celebrities lined up to cast their vote. Superstar Mohanlal and CPM candidate from Nemam, Minister V. Shivankutti and Congress candidate Shabrinathan were seen together at a polling station in Thiruvananthapuram. Superstar Mammootty, Prithviraj Sukumaran, Kunjako Boban, Fahad Fasil, controversial actor Dileep and Ranji Panikkar also cast their vote.
BJP is not afraid of the LDF. It is in a small state in the bottom of the India. Their main opponent in the national level is Congress.
Key issues dominating this election include unemployment, price rise, welfare delivery, and development. First-time voters and women voters are expected to play a crucial role, with all parties making targeted outreach efforts in the run-up to polling day. It's a direct face-off between continuity and change, with all three fronts locked in an intense battle to sway voters and reshape the state's political landscape. With Akshita Nandagopal, Shibi and Nagarjun Dwarkanath in Keralam, Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, cutting across to my colleague here, Shibi Mol, who is joining us from Trivandrum this evening. Shibi, firstly, I just want to say some fantastic reports have come through you over the course of the election. So big congratulations. Now is the time that board exams are over, right? Till the time the results come in to go back and chill. Now that we can actually talk, give me an inside story that you've not put on air yet. Give me something which has gone behind the scenes in this election. That's something that you haven't spoken about.
Okay, Sonal, I was actually checking the polling percentage to give you an update, but I didn't expect this question. I think the way people have become very silent about their opinions because, we went around at least 60-70 constituencies across the state in the last 1 month. It's very difficult for people. Like, I've tried to sit very close to people, to elderly women without my mic and camera and just talk to them in person to understand what they are, what they feel about the government or what they feel about the opposition, but they've been very silent. They've taken this neutral stand that it's become very difficult to, read the minds of voters. That I think this is one of the very unpredictable elections that we're witnessing in this state. You speak to any, senior people, senior journalists who have covered elections over the years in Kerala. Most of them have this opinion that it's very unpredictable, that we're not able to understand the mind of voters. That was not the case in Kerala 5 years before. There was a clear-cut edge, or there was a clear-cut understanding, at least on ground. But we're not getting that. So this is a very unpredictable election. We tried. I challenged myself to come to one last figure for LDF and UDF and the NDA by the end of the election coverage. But on the polling day, I'm still confused. I do not have an answer. So I think that's been the most standout factor
ballot,
for me in this election in Kerala.
Yeah,
and
so
I think
generally a secret ballot means that it's anti the current government. Generally a secret ballot means that. But again, like you're saying, that there are new players, it's a three-cornered fight at the moment, so we really don't know which way this will go. And again, if you look at numbers, the latest numbers, please throw us that as well.
Yeah, exactly. So even when the polling percentage increases, you naturally feel like there's an anti-incumbency, and it's that wave that's working against the government. But in the last election in Lok Sabha, the voter turnout was really less. Usually voter turnout less means it's an advantage to the LDF. But for the Lok Sabha, the UDF had almost a clean sweep in Kerala. So the voting pattern and the way people think and cast their vote in Kerala is completely changed. And with a new player like BJP emerging in Kerala, it looks like we have constituencies where it's become three-cornered fight. And in some constituencies, they might not win, but they can decide who's going to emerge victorious. So a lot of seats are there in Kerala where, when you speak to UDF and LDF workers, they say it all depends on how many votes the BJP is going to get in that constituency. So the dynamics in Kerala has changed. It's an election and a result that will, change the future political dynamics in Kerala. I think that's what is going to happen after 4th. But if there is an undercurrent that we are not witnessing, then of course it is advantage UDF because they have been in opposition for 10 years. And Kerala is a society that likes to, keep changing their governments, that likes to keep criticizing and scrutinize their people in power. So in that case,
but this time the pattern only changed altogether. That's something that we look forward to. Shibi, go have some coconut water, get your coffee in place because 4th is not very far away, and that's when we'll hear all of this as well. Thanks so much for joining us and giving us an insight into a reporter's mind who's covering election.
खबर का सिलसिला जारी रहेगा। आपसे फिर मिलेंगे बहुत सारी खबर के साथ। तब तक कुशल रहिए। जय भारत।